Wagwan guys, welcome to another episode of Sports Face Off on Claptonian's Talk Show. And today I have with me two intense fans ready to give us the heat for today. I have a Manchester United fan and an Arsenal fan ready to give us the heat. I can't wait. Join me as I introduce on my left, Fantastics. The Arsenal fan.
Thank you very much. I'm very happy to be here. So let's get to business. Yeah.
Arsenal fan seems to be very chill. Well, let's see and hear from them. On my right, I have Dice the Dicest, the Manchester United fan.
As you know, Dice the Dicest, the Red Devils for life. Let's get on with it.
Damn. Right now, I see the energy from the Manchester United fan. Very high, very high. That's what I want. So, what should we expect from Manchester United in this coming season?
Last season, we had nothing to write home about. Ineos have given us chance to believe the project with the incoming of the backup striker Joshua Zirkzee, and with the transfer rumors we've been getting, Matthias Delight, because we had centre backs problems and hoping to solve it in this coming season and stand strong and win a trophy again.
So we should expect a stronger defense and hopefully a better attack from Manchester United.
Definitely.
That's nice. So why Arsenal for you? Why Arsenal? Why do you consider Arsenal as the best club for you? Tell us. We would like to know.
Okay. So under Arsene Wenger, we happen to see Arsenal, play some very very good football, and so he had very little resources, and the way he could manage and the way he could bring the whole team together, the whole it was like a family.
So that was what got you glued to Arsenal, because he was able to manage the little resources.
I actually saw what Arsene Wenger was doing at that time, and it was it was very very impressive.
Before Arsene Wenger, were you a fan of Arsenal?
No.
Okay, so it was because of strictly and mainly because of
Arsene Wenger.
Arsene Wenger's been a fan for Manchester United. So why Manchester United?
Manchester United have given me a chance to believe they are the best team in England. I will transition from different managers, even though we had our minor lows and major highs. We produced one of the best players in history, and I think it is very good to be a Manchester United fan because you have peace.
Okay. So you said you're the best. Well, I'll leave that to you to say that thing. So you said you produced the best player, greatest player. I would ask, who is your most underrated player in Manchester United history?
Michael Carrick.
Okay, so why is he underrated?
The recognition, he plays exactly the same way Busquets plays. Okay. But the recognition wasn't given to him because we had Scholes in that team, we had Cristiano Ronaldo, we had Wayne Rooney, we had Ferdinand, we had Vidic. They were big names. So that light on Carrick wasn't really there. And throughout the fact that we transitioned from Alex Ferguson to different coaches like Moyes, Van Gaal, Jose Mourinho, when it got to, we couldn't get a replacement for Carrick. He was always playing till he retired. So you can see Michael Carrick has always been a great player for Manchester United.
Michael Carrick is indeed outstanding, no doubt. So to Arsenal, have you guys? Who is your greatest player? Who is the greatest player you guys have produced?
It just has to be King Thierry. King Thierry Henry for me. Yeah, he stormed the Premier League and then he blew out everyone.
That's cool. So, do you have any player? Which player do you think is underrated in Arsenal?
Well, I wouldn't say underrated because he's a world-class player. Yeah, but I think
Mesut.
Yeah, no. Okay. Mesut Ozil. I think he didn't get the
recognition,
send off that he deserved as an Arsenal player. Along the line, contract, issues, and then other outside stuffs which he got involved with. I don't want to go into details. So I think they didn't give him that recognition, being the player.
Despite all he has
Yeah,
contributed.
yeah, for the Arsenal team. Yeah.
That's cool. Alright, Ozil is a very fair player. He has contributed.
He's a world-class player, bro.
World class.
Yeah.
No vex. So, what is the biggest mistake you would say Arsenal has ever done? Is it with a coach? Is it with a player? Is it with signing? Is it with the management? What would you, as an Arsenal fan?
I think there was one time, I think as a Wenger had, options to sign one of Fabregas and Lionel Messi, So at that point, Messi was, boyhood, Barcelona boy, and Cesc Fabregas was also, Barcelona, born and bred, in Spain, So it just happened that Wenger went for Cesc Fabregas, and I think if he had gone for Messi, maybe Messi would have become, king of England and king of Arsenal.
That's true.
So you feel Messi would have chosen your club over Barcelona?
They were very young that time, so they had little or no choice. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
He was in Barca Academy. I had saying he would transition into a team that have not won the league for a very long time. Even during that period,
Arsenal had not won the league. At that time, Arsenal were bossing Premier League.
You were bossing Premier League. Yeah. How were you bossing Premier League? The last time I checked, it was the Invisibles that you won, and that was in 2003.
2003, 2004. Yeah. And before that time was when we're talking about, Cesc Fabregas coming to Arsenal. Yeah, Cesc Fabregas was very young.
I'm glad he chose Barcelona over you.
No, he didn't actually have that choice. Wenger made the choice and he went for Cesc Fabregas.
Players don't have choice on the clubs that they go to.
It probably happened that way, so leave it like that.
It's getting hot. So let's keep digging in. For you, what do you think is the mistake Manchester United has done?
I wouldn't want to go far back the years, but I would say in 2022, we shouldn't have brought back Cristiano Ronaldo to the club.
Okay.
I think it actually set us back a year. I think if not for the fact that we brought Eric Ten Hag in to come and reshaping how the club is, I think Cristiano Ronaldo shouldn't have come back to the club because we were on the verge of making a difference with Ole. Okay. And we needed to sign a prolific striker. Ronaldo was just a quick fix for us.
So Ronaldo coming on team at that time.
It was just a quick fix. We wanted somebody for the future, not somebody to just come and score goals. He did well, 18 goals. I'm not going to take that from him. But our style of playing wasn't it at all. Tactical approachment in games wasn't it. Sometimes you need to press, and Ronaldo is old. He can't do that.
Okay, so coming from a Manchester United fan, Cristiano Ronaldo is the biggest mistake done by Manchester United.
I'm very disappointed in you. Why would you say, the greatest of all time is a disappointment, or coming back to Man U was like a wrong decision? He came and he scored 18 goals. He came and he won you games that you should have lost. He came and he played, for a 30, 80, 37, 30, he actually did very well. And you, coming from a Man U fan, I'm very disappointed. Very, very disappointed.
You don't need to.
No.
He got Ole sacked. He got Ralf Rangnick sacked.
They were not good coaches. They couldn't handle the kind of caliber. He was a very, 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 bossy kind of player.
Then why is
he has played in the greatest club in the world, Real Madrid. Coming back to Man U, you guys should be grateful.
Then why is he storming out of games when he's not being used?
No,
is that the type of character you
that shows that your dressing room, you guys don't have this unity. It just shows that Manchester United don't have It shows not just Ronaldo. We've seen it different players. Jordan Sancho had issues. Coming back to Man U, he played woefully, and we saw him, playing the best football of his life in Dortmund, in Germany. So he's just so disappointing for you.
Speaking of Jordan Sancho, Eric Ten Hag even allowed him go and train outside the team so he could get back his form. But he came back and he wasn't anything to write home about.
The point is that when he was at Dortmund, he was playing very, very well. you signed him for a record fee, and he came to Man U and he played woeful. He didn't score up to 5 goals in his first season.
Was he not given chances to play?
Huh?
Was he not given chances to play in his
He
first
was,
season?
obviously he was, but then isn't it surprising for you? How much did you spend? How much did Man U spend?
We'll leave that for the management to decide. Who is your biggest rival? Which club do you see as your biggest rival?
Versus Liverpool. Manchester United versus Liverpool has always been the biggest rivalry in England as a whole.
So, Arsenal, would you consider Arsenal? Maybe. Would you even consider
We've
Arsenal?
always been winning them. It is in the records.
Okay.
They are our babies. They know. They know.
Babies.
Yeah.
Babies, you cannot say that now. Maybe in the times past. In the last 5 years, Arsenal has not been your baby.
I know you won.
In the last 5
I know
years,
you won back-to-back
Arsenal has not been
matches
your
last season, but looking at it, you have always been lesser than Manchester United.
Oh, no.
You have
I don't think
always.
so. I don't think so.
Manchester United has always been a top team. Yes, last season we didn't perform well. I know I would take our fall for that, but going into this season, we would see what it will look like. But I think Arsenal going into this season will end up trophyless again, as they've always been.
We'll see to that. So, who would you consider as your biggest rival? Who would you consider?
Biggest rivalry, you know, for me, there has always been Chelsea Football Club.
Chelsea.
Yeah.
Chelsea. Why Chelsea?
Yeah, Chelsea. You know, we are, you know, London, you know, mates. So it has always been it over time.
So Man U does not come close.
No, Manchester United. I told you in the last 5 years, we've always been, you know, trashing
So
them. You
with
know.
statistics, you have
In recent times, you know, Manchester.
Thank God is mentioning recent times.
Yeah, of course.
And I can say
Are you in the
categorically
past?
that
Are you living in the past? You are living in the present.
last season.
Live the moment.
Okay, I'll give you that.
So
Leave the
don't
moment.
go back to the past.
Leave the moment.
Let's stick to the present. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you would want to change a rule about sport, what would you change? What would it be?
Well,
What would it be?
I think this VR thing.
Okay, VAR controversy.
is just
Do
so
you
controversial.
think it's like improving or just causing more problems?
It's supposed to improve because it's technology. You know, they are supposed to like, you know, go a level, you know, higher. You know, see what is going wrong and try to address it. But then, you know, it's just been controversy over controversy. And
Yeah, that's
you know, I think for me, if it's up to me, I would like scrap it. Yeah.
Okay, what about you? What do you want to change?
We are in an era where technology is yet to stay. So I think VR has to stay. It has done more good than harm to me. Yeah. So I think it has to stay. The officials should just be well groomed to know how to translate information from how they see it to the referee, and the referee should make the final decision. But you can't just cancel out VAR because of what? This is a technological based era. And you're cancelling out VAR, something that was introduced to wipe out human errors. No, you can't take it out. VAR should stay.
Maybe they should do better.
So, increasing the heat. Which midfielder would contend with your best midfielder from Arsenal?
Shout out to Rice and Odegaard, but they are nowhere near Bruno. I wouldn't compare Rice to Bruno per se. I wouldn't compare that because they play different positions on the field. But I'll compare Odegaard. Even so many players have even said it. Anytime they compare Odegaard and Bruno together, they always say Bruno is ahead because Bruno creates more chances. He creates the most chances in Premier League. He has even created the most chances in Premier League for the past 3 seasons, even more than Kevin De Bruyne, that is the best. So I don't think Odegaard can lace his shoes.
Better than Odegaard.
Yes, he is better, far better than Odegaard.
But Rice, you can.
No, Rice is a very good midfielder. He plays well. He has lived up to, for the first season that he is in his club, he has lived up to the expectation of the 100 million that they bought him in. But he is a defensive midfielder, so I wouldn't compare him to Bruno. Bruno is my best midfielder, and I think he edges everybody in Arsenal.
Okay, so what would you say about Odegaard?
I disagree with him. You know, you always have these players. You know, Bruno is just a start man guy. Bruno is just a start man, dropping stats. Nobody is converting his chances. Yeah, you guys don't have clinical strikers to convert his chances.
Blame the strikers, don't blame the midfielder.
Calm down. Bruno, he's a good player, but then, I feel that, he doesn't have a lot of things to show for it other than just stats. And, those stats, mean nothing when you have nothing.
Bruno has won 4 Player of the Month since arriving in 2020. How is that start? Creating the most chances in the Premier League.
Right now,
how is that start?
Right now, you were about comparing him to Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne, who is the most assist player in Premier League. He has, had the
Kevin De Bruyne created more chances than Bruno in the previous years.
That's what I'm saying. You are bringing stars.
You know what creating chances mean? That is the primary work of an attacking midfielder.
Okay.
So what are you saying? What are you on about?
Okay, good for you.
Okay.
Then I don't think it's better than Odegaard.
I'm sure you guys are feeling the heat. Like I'm feeling the heat right now. So we're going to a short break. Stay tuned, stay glued. We'll be right back. Welcome back, guys. The heat is on and it is going higher and higher, like Bonner Boy said. So over to you, my Arsenal fan. From what he said, you sound like Bruno Fernandes is better than your players, your midfielders, and all. So I'll give you the chance to compare your players to his players. Any of your best players.
That's the only player he can bring out from his team. That's the only valuable player in Man Utd that this man can bring out and talk about with pedigree. You understand?
Okay.
Talk about defenders. You bought Maguire for £89 million. Maguire, as of today, is worth £19 million. He has lost over 70 million of his value.
Depreciation.
Oh, that's very, 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 very bad. Talk about your left back. Your left back is nothing to write home about. Yeah, your 5 and 6. Yeah, your centre backs, nothing to write home about. Varane came, try to hold your defense for some time, but now
you have a left back better than Shaw.
Left back. Who is Shaw? Shaw. What?
Do you even have a left back?
Do I have a left back? Of course, I have a left back.
Who is your left back?
I have Zinchenko.
Is Zinchenko better than Shaw?
I have Timber.
And I
have players who hold value.
They better than Shaw.
Will you listen to me? Players who hold value. All your players don't hold value. They are depreciating. Season in, season out. Sancho came to Man, you bought him for 70, over 80 million. You can't sell him for 50 million.
He's back with the team.
He has depreciated, my brother. He has depreciated. Say it, he has depreciated.
With all your players that have not depreciated,
and
you've played
it's
your best football in the last 2
only
seasons.
Bruno you can.
What has that gotten you?
What has he gotten?
My players are depreciating and they got me 2 trophies in the last 2 years. What did your own players get you?
Are you playing Champions League football?
I'm not playing. You that have played Champions League football.
With Champions League post your club next season.
Hey, you don't Champions League, but I'm still in Europe.
Champions League admin. Will you post Manchester United next season? Please.
You have not won a trophy.
No. Answer me.
Who
go post your club? Europa League. Okay.
Are you agreeing to what he's saying?
Continue.
I'm playing Europa next season.
Continue.
No fan is proud about playing Europa. Everybody wants to play Champions League.
You should be proud.
But he's always going there to mark register. He has not gotten to semi-finals for like how many years now? The first Champions League that he has played in the last 4 years was last season. He's going to play another one this year, and I know when he meets the big guns, he's going to tremble. So as it has always been.
So considering your defense, your midfield, and your attack to Arsenal's own, why would you pair them together?
The absence of Martinez last season was a very, very big breakdown for Manchester United.
Okay.
You can see he was dominant in the side in the Copa America that won the trophy. I would say, due to the fact that we had a whole lot of problems last season, we still got the FA Cup. We matched up with the best team in England as our last season, and we won.
You show workings.
But Arsenal have always trembled when it comes to them chasing the league to the dying minute and they get off of it. Last 2 seasons they bottled it. When they were 5 points ahead with just 5 games to go. That they couldn't beat Southampton that was 20th.
Nobody in the top 6 could beat Arsenal last season, home and away.
Is that the objective of your
Calm down. Are you listening to me? Nobody in the
top 6 of English top flight football could beat Arsenal. Both home and away. You chop am home and away.
You beat
You man, you chop am home and
win
away.
the trophy.
Calm down.
You
You
go
go
trophy. You did it.
No. Now you go first win FA Cup.
You know.
Now man, you go first win FA Cup.
I know. It is.
Now you go first win FA Cup.
I am trophies.
I have 14 FA Cup titles.
I know you would want to mention that Arteta is doing
No, you have 13.
a good job
It's
for your
okay.
team.
It's alright.
Arteta is doing a very good job for your team. I would not play down his part.
No be
But
you
the
go
thing
first win trophy,
But the
guy.
thing is, as if
You are not playing anything
you are proud of
special.
Community Shield.
Man,
Community Shield are going to play at
who
the
is
beginning
playing-
of the
who is
season
talking about
against Man
Community
City
Shield?
again.
We are talking about recent ballers, recent
Have you-
performances. Who can you bring out of your team outside Bruno? You can't mention anybody outside of Bruno.
Yeah, outside Bruno.
Yes.
I have
Bring
Casemiro
am
that
go
won 5
elsewhere.
Champions League and is in my team.
You have Casemiro. That's very nice.
I have Rashford, and anytime it's against your Ben White, you know what's up.
Who?
My Rashford, Marcus Rashford, Rashidi Yekini of England
Against who?
against Ben White.
Why will you compare that? Why do you speak to yourself?
Face off! My players are good 1v1 against your players.
Start
Saka
from your defense. Let me go.
can even
Left
take
back.
control.
Left back. You mentioned Luke Shaw. I mentioned 3 players. You know that
Zinchenko that-
they are holding value.
Okay,
3 players. During Timber,
back-
number 1.
Timber didn't play any
Tomiyasu.
last season.
All those players are holding value. That's what I'm telling you. None of my players have lost
You
their
bought-
market value.
How much did you buy Timber?
I bought Timber for 30 million.
How many matches did he play last season?
No, he suffered an injury just
It's
before
not
the
you know.
season started.
With a player that did not play that was injured, old value.
Oh, Luke Shaw played 36 matches
Luke
now.
Shaw has been in my club.
No,
for
Luke
10
Shaw
years.
played 38 matches now. Tell me now.
Before Manchester United got
Luke Shaw played 38 matches now.
Let me talk, please.
Shebi. Now, Paco dey leg.
Before Luke Shaw was brought to Manchester United, he was the best left back that season in 2013. And over time, he has proven that he is England's best left back. Zinchenko in his team, Arsenal, is not even starting. He is playing in the national team. Oh. How many matches did he play in the Euros? If he is so good in your
Most
club.
of my players are starters for their national teams now.
Zinchenko starts for Ukraine.
Are you playing?
Check.
He's their captain.
He's their captain
Are you playing?
that was brought
Are you playing?
against Belgium. Did he start?
I know. Are you playing? Are you playing right now?
Against
I'll
Belgium.
start
He
from your
starts
defense.
now. He was-
Maguire that you bought for 89 million.
Start.
89 million has lost 70% of his value. It's now worth 19 million euros.
Saliba was the
I
best
don't know.
defender last season.
I don't know.
Can't take it away
Calm
from him. I
down.
know.
He got stripped of his captaincy, didn't he? Didn't he? You know, shows how useless he has become over the years. Yeah.
Is it my start? Is it my start?
He's your player.
He's my player, but he's not starting. I'm talking about you are talking about starting.
Oh, he doesn't start for his national
Can
team.
get
does he?
replace
Did he
Martinez.
play any match in the Euro 24 which just
He wasn't. He had injury. That he was dropped due to the fact that he had injury. Oh, you didn't know he had injury.
No, he could not.
Maguire has been playing in the World Cup for England. Did your Gabriel start in the Copa America for Brazil?
Gabriel.
And you claim you have the best defense that can't
You are
start.
talking of Gabriel. He's actually a solid defender.
A solid defender that can't start for
I
his
bought
club.
Gabriel for 30 million. Today, Gabriel is worth over 60 million.
Then why do you want to buy Kadi?
Go and check. Califuri is for backup for left back now, and then probably if Arteta needs to reshuffle his defense line, we are going to be playing many competitions. We are not playing Europa League. We are not playing this thing. I said Champions League God no recognize you again.
Hey.
You are living in the past, my brother.
Last season I played
living in the
Champions
past.
League. This season I am not.
Don't come here and tell me that Manchester United is better than
That's the
Arsenal
only point
in
you
recent
have
times.
that I'm not playing Champions League.
Where do they come
I don't
from?
think this is
Who
football.
do you have in your team? Who is your goalkeeper?
Let's talk of recent times. So he has been pondering on recent times.
That's a recent time. That is what I am saying. He's complaining about recent time. Okay, Manchester United is not good recent time for the past 2 seasons. But we got 2 trophies in 2 different seasons. You have been playing the best football in England. Then why are you not winning trophies?
I've won the FA Cup in the last 5 years now.
Yeah, I won FA Cup.
In what year?
Yes, I won it. Shey you not know?
In what year?
During the COVID time, 2020. Yeah, 2020.
What? Okay.
I won the FA Cup.
Who is the current holder?
Congratulations to the current holder.
To the team that is not playing good football.
Congratulations
in the last 5 years. In the last 5 years.
Not only you go first win FA
In the last 5 years.
I win and
Who
pass
has more
you.
trophies? Who has more trophies?
Of course, it is Manchester United.
In the last 5 years.
Yes. Who has more trophies?
You want to be counting community shield? Count.
probably has more trophies than
So that
Arsenal,
means
you know.
in recent times, Man still are still.
This is a very valid argument.
Oh.
Very valid something.
They are not, you know, they are not playing Champions football. They are not playing Champions League football now. The Champions League don't know you again.
Okay.
So Champions League. So you feel like clubs playing Champions League. Like
You are so
Yeah, they are the best. They are the best
you are
clubs.
so proud.
Aston Villa, you know, played the best football of their lives last season. You know, very proud that they could, you know, get into that Champions League.
You are so proud that you are playing Champions League.
Yes, of course. Why wouldn't I be proud? Why wouldn't I be proud?
How many?
You are proud of playing
Yes.
competition that is not ever won.
Why wouldn't I be proud?
How many Champions League do you have?
I have 3.
Okay, how many Champions League do you have?
Well, Arsenal has never won it. But
You can see that his ego has lessened.
Oh, no, it has not lessened.
Have you guys got to the final?
yeah, of course, we got to the final.
And we were battered by a bigger side.
We didn't get battered.
You know what?
We didn't get
I
battered.
win the trophy.
You know, we lost and it's okay. You know, someone will win, you know.
So what
win
about
some,
head-to-head
you lose some.
matches? Manchester United and Arsenal.
I have always won more in those.
Head-to-head, Manchester
I have
United.
always won more in those.
We make you go check your record now. Of course, Arsenal still, you know, has a
Has
good
won.
record against
Against Manchester United.
It's not.
December.
Calm down.
I said December.
Calm down. Shey na because of waiting non-stop for past.
Yes, that's what he's trying to say. Now, who have been the best head-to-head in history?
I've not been that bad against you now. Why are you talking like
You've
I've
not been that bad.
eh?
In 2012,
So if
you
you
collect
if you will check the percentage now, Man U
you know what?
so Man U
biggest
calm
margin
down.
I've ever seen in the
Man U will have
Premier League.
80% of winnings. I mean, Arsenal will have 20 or maybe.
That is not what I am saying.
That's what I'm saying. I've not done so bad. So calm down. Relax yourself.
So
Relax.
if I heard very well,
Relax.
highest goal difference is 8-2. Manchester United having 8 and Arsenal having 2.
Yes, that's the biggest margin ever seen.
For Arsenal to Manchester United, what's the biggest difference?
You should tell me.
What's the biggest thing?
They've taken, you know, 4 or 5 and, you know, that's
4-5 in what year? 4-5.
record.
No, now you have to. I am
He
telling
did
you
now.
You don't need to tell me he did.
I don't beat you
Tell me.
5 now.
Hey, you go
I
tell
never
me
beat
he
you
did
4.
now. You don't even know your own record.
I don't know which
You
record.
don't.
What are you saying?
You don't know your own record.
What are you saying?
You don't know
That
precise
A2,
about it.
I swear that A2, it be like you supposed to go Photoshop and put that for house.
I am not using that one. That's
No, Photoshop that course.
12 years ago.
Photoshop everything.
He asked me a
Put
question
your
and
work.
I answered.
You understand?
Question.
It's not the joy where you dey get be that 8-2, yeah? I
Okay,
hate
so
I hate to imagine.
I'll throw this question to you guys. So what's your most memorable match ever? What's your most
Okay,
memorable
I just said it.
Okay.
I just said it against this team. I would have said when I won the Champions League versus Chelsea. But the 8-2 can never be forgotten because that's the biggest margin against us in history. And that's where I rest
So
my
for you,
case.
what's most memorable about Arsenal?
So,
Like I'm talking about.
like I said, you know, Arsenal, when you ask me, you know, the biggest rivalry for
Biggest
me,
rivalry, yes.
it has always been Arsenal-Chelsea. So I think, you know, when Arsenal beat Chelsea 5-2 at the Emirates,
There's always
at the Stamford Bridge Stadium,
Stadium.
you know, Van Persie scored a hat-trick, you know, that year. So
Even Van Persie that you just mentioned left you for me and I gave him the lead.
Oh,
So
you
what do you
gave
have
him
to
the
say about that?
You are not happy that I helped your life.
How are you happy that you left my life? I paid you for
calm
him.
down.
I paid you for
Calm
him.
down.
And I gave him. You can see
Calm
that
down.
Van Persie.
Since Van Persie left your
Van
club,
Persie
you've
won
not
over
had-
20
you've
years.
not had a
You
striker.
were going to win the 20th Premier League of Manchester United. In Manchester United.
Congratulations.
He was almost normally he was not
Congratulations.
player. What are you saying? What are you on about?
He's a very, very
I got your best player and I made him better. So what are you saying?
You made who better?
I made Van Persie better.
No, you didn't make him better.
He won an
Has
Xbox
always
Square
been
in your
good.
team.
Van
But he
Persie
got
has
26
always
goals in
been
his first season.
He had the best season of his life.
How
in
many
Arsenal.
players have scored 26
The best
goals and
season
have
of his
won
life.
goals in Premier League apart from Haaland in recent years? In their deputies apart from Haaland and Salah.
Since Van Persie left your club, since Alex Ferguson left your club, you guys have been living miserably.
Thank God Alex Ferguson
Yes,
got
now.
Van Persie from you.
You guys have been living miserably.
Okay, so
We can go into details if you want.
I don't want
you
to
know,
go into details.
many players, you know, that have come to Man U.
I gave you money.
They've just
I gave him the league. I gave him highest goal scorer. And I gave him one of the best goals in his career. Can you remember this?
Di Maria came from Madrid to Man U, from the best counter-attacking side in the world to Man U. And then Manchester United, you know, couldn't make anything off him.
Do you know he has 10 assists in that season in 26
10
games?
assists.
3 goals, 10 assists in 26 games.
He left shamelessly. He left Man U shamelessly. Radamel Falcao came to Man U after the 20 World Cup in South Africa. Came to Man U. We saw him balling with Jabulani. Came to Man U.
After the South,
Rubbish.
he came in 2013. The World Cup in South Africa was in
2010.
2010.
That's what I'm saying now. He bought for South Africa.
Even after he left Manchester United.
Jabulani.
Even after he left Manchester United.
Can't tell you.
And he went to Chelsea. Did you forget perform?
Carlos Tevez left Man U shamefully.
But I gave him Champions League. The players that are leaving your club, Rossi died a legend without having
You
Champions
keep
League.
losing value upon value. Sancho came from Dortmund.
You are it is only Sancho you are mentioning. I am mentioning
Sancho.
your past
Sancho
your
Bola.
past legend. You will say Ramsey is a legend, but he left you because you couldn't give him what he wants.
Sancho Bola.
You were only giving him cup. But he went to Juventus. What did he do? He won the league. What are you saying? What are you saying?
Why are you talking like I've not won the league in England? Is he? Are you playing?
You won the league in 20.
I did the Invisibles in 2004. Nobody in the world of Europe. That season,
How many
Madrid,
goals?
Madrid,
21
Madrid, no
goals.
see me beat. Shey you dey hear?
Madrid in
No see me
2003.
beat. No see Arsenal beat.
Argument on what is up.
I'm telling you,
No, that
it
you can
is
do
fact.
better. You can do
It
better.
is fact. Madrid couldn't beat Arsenal that year.
Give me stats.
So what are you telling me? Your man you couldn't beat Arsenal that year. So what are you telling me? What are you saying?
You chose to add one more year to be 20.
No, to waiting.
okay, let me
Oh, you've heard it all, oh.
Let me
You've heard it all.
ask. So let's look at your academy. So who has produced better players from
Man U Academy
or Manchester United's academy?
They get academy.
Tell him one.
academy.
Help me ask him one academic player that he has in his team currently.
Okay.
They get academy.
Which
Shey,
academy
you want
player?
make I bring academy boys where I don't do.
Is your
Or
Saka
boys
better than Marcus
boys wey be
Rashford?
say as a Wenger carry come.
Is your Saka better than Marcus Rashford?
Saka is better than Rashford. Shut up.
Can your Saka
Shut
get
up.
you 30 goals?
Shut up. Don't talk it again. Saka is better than Rashford. Make una dey want this guy. Producer want this guy.
Can
Saka is better than Rashford.
It is not
Shut up your
about
mouth.
shouting, it is about valid argument. Can Saka give you 30
I go vex for this guy.
season?
Okay, let's go. Let's have a short break. Right now, the heat is too much, and I think I'm burning up. Let's just take a short break, chill down, and stay tuned. We'll be right back. Yeah, welcome back to the heat. I feel it's just what if you're upset with me, I'm very sure right now your medulla will don't burst. So, do you want to say something? I see your smile very bright, like you want to
No, just for a few seconds, I would just say his striker, Karabat, that is depending on for a great season, had the most big chances missed in the Euros. So how would that one get you the league?
No, can you compare it to Rasmus Holland who couldn't even score a goal?
Your
couldn't score a goal.
Your player have been backing up penalties that God don't want.
Oh, so somebody that cannot score a goal wants to carry you the ball. So you will take it to conference, don't worry.
Let's do that in the comment section. So do well to comment. Let's know what you think. Let's know what the heat is going. Let's feel the heat in the comment section. We're waiting to see from you guys. So if you guys would have a chance to go on a dinner with any favorite player of yours, could be a current playing player, could be a retired player, anyone, who would that be? I want to go with. I would like to hear yours. Who would that be?
Okay,
Just one player.
So for me, he has to be, the king of, Premier League.
Okay, who's the king?
It's King Thierry Henry. So for me, I think if I had just one opportunity to, dine with a a player, like you know. Yeah.
So what conversations? What possible conversations?
You know, Thierry Henry, you know, left football, you know, went into coaching, also left, you know, coaching for a while now, went into punditry, you know, so I think, you know, he has always been active,
Very active
in sports, you know, active in, you know, participating in sports activities. So I think, you know, that's enough. It's enough for me, you know, to want to, you know.
Well, you just
chill
might be
with
lucky.
him. Yeah.
Thierry might be seeing this right now, and hopefully, and possibly, eats you up. So for you, who would that be? Who would that be? Who would you go and dinner with? Who would that be?
For players,
Yes.
I would say I've not really thought about this though. But I would say Wayne Rooney for me.
Wayne Rooney.
He's my club record goal scorer. He got us through thick and thin. Even when he was about to be transferred to Chelsea in 2010, he didn't go, he stayed. Even when we sold all our prolific attackers like Tevez and Cristiano Ronaldo, he stayed. He got us through thick and thin. 2011 finals where he scored the goal and gave us hope even though we lost. I think Rooney has been an inspiration to us all, and I think a dinner with him will not be bad. And this is how I'll be sipping.
I sit with you.
You get it?
So yeah, guys. We've seen the hits. Him saying Manchester United brings down values of players, and him saying Arsenal, despite being productive, despite being very active, still has nothing to show. They no show up here. Every day is not day.
No day.
Well, we'll leave that to you guys. So do well to comment, share, like, and subscribe. Not just that, watch out for our next episode. We're coming for more, better, and bigger hits.